ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਬਲਿਓ ਚਿਰਾਗ ਅੰਧਿਆਰ ਮਹਿ ਸਭ ਕਲ ਉਧਰੀ ਇਕ ਨਾਮ ਧਰਮ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਸਗਲ ਹਰ ਭਵਨ ਮੈਂ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ। ਗੁਰ ਮੇਰੀ ਪੂਜਾ ਗੁਰ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਗੁਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗੁਰ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਗੁਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਦੇਓ ਅਲਖ ਅਪਿਓ ਸਰਬ ਪੂਜ ਚਰਨ ਗੁਰ ਸਿਓ। ਗੁਰ ਬਿਨ ਅਵਰ ਨਾਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਥਾਉ ਅਨ ਦਿਨ ਜਪੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੁਰ ਨਾਉ। ਗੁਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਗੁਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਧਿਆਨ ਗੁਰ ਗੋਪਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਭਗਵਾਨ। ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸਰਨ ਰਹੋ ਕਰ ਜੋਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਬਿਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਹੀ ਹੋਰ। ਗੁਰ ਬੋਹਿਤ ਤਾਰੇ ਪਵ ਭਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਸੇਵਾ ਜਮ ਤੇ ਛੁਟਕਾਰ। ਅੰਧਕਾਰ ਮਹਿ ਗੁਰ ਮੰਤਰ ਉਜਾਰਾ ਗੁਰ ਕੇ ਸੰਗ ਸਗਲ ਨਿਸਤਾਰਾ। ਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਪਾਈਐ ਵਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਦੁਖ ਨਾ ਲਾਗੀ। ਕਹੋ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੂਰੇ ਭਾਗ ਗੁਰ ਚਰਨੀ ਤਾ ਕਾ ਮਨ ਲਾਗ। ਕਹੋ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੂਰੇ ਭਾਗ ਗੁਰ ਚਰਨੀ ਤਾ ਕਾ ਮਨ ਲਾਗ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਕਲਯੁਗ ਦੇ ਬੋਹਿਤ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਦੀ ਸਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਓ ਕਲਗੀਧਰ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਸਾਂਝ ਕਰੀਏ। ਕੱਜ ਕੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਖੋ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸੋ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਰਹਿਰਾਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਅੰਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ 6 ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅਰਥ ਅਸੀਂ ਦਸੰਬਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਇਹ 5 ਸ਼ਬਦ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੁੰਦਾਵਨੀ ਮਹੱਲਾ 5ਵਾਂ। ਮੋਸਟ ਕਿਡਸ ਨੋ ਦਿਸ ਸ਼ਬਦ। ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਗਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਆਓ। ਮੁੰਦਾਵਨੀ ਮਹੱਲਾ 5ਵਾਂ। ਥਾਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿੰਨ ਵਸਤੂ ਪਈਓ ਸਤ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਵਿਚਾਰੋ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਨਾਮ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਕਾ ਪਈਓ ਜਿਸ ਕਾ ਸਬਸ ਆਧਾਰੋ। ਜੇ ਕੋ ਖਾਵੈ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਪੁੰਚੈ ਤਿਸ ਕਾ ਹੋਏ ਉਧਾਰੋ। ਇਹ ਵਸਤ ਤਜੀ ਨਹਿ ਜਾਈ ਨਿਤ ਨਿਤ ਰਖ ਉਰ ਧਾਰੋ। ਤਮ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਚਰਨ ਲਗ ਤਰੀਐ ਸਭ ਨਾਨਕ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਪਸਾਰੋ। ਥਾਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿੰਨ ਵਸਤੂ ਪਈਓ ਸਤ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਵਿਚਾਰੋ। So this shabad is by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Padshah and it starts off with the name Mundavani. Many shabads have a name. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਗੁਣਵੰਤੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈਗਾ is called ਗੁਣਵੰਤੀ and this one is called Mundavani. Now Mundavani there's two main arths of Mundavani, 2 or 3. One is the seal. Now just imagine for example you have a letter and it has a stamp on it. So in that way it becomes a seal for that whole chitti, and it tells you who has written it. But there's a couple of meanings. Another meaning is like a jewel bag. Now, when you have like let's say you have a bag full of jewels and it's called a mundavani, then what would happen is that again, the king would put all of his treasure inside that jewel, right? So Guru Granth Sahib Ji becomes, in that sense, our treasure. Because Guru Sahib says in Har Amrit Bhagat Bhandar hai, Guru Satguru Paase Ram Raji. ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਭੰਡਾਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਭਗਤੀ ਦਾ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੈ? Obviously Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is Amrit Bhagat Bhandar. So this is for us the storehouse of our Guru's jewels. In fact, if you think of it in this way, Maharaj says that if the Guru does kirpa upon us, even the beginning Japji Sahib, Maharaj says Mat Vich Ratan Jawahar Manik Je Ek Gur Ki Sikh Suni. So in that sense, Guru Sahib is already telling us that when we start to listen to Gurbani, that in our mind will be created jewels. Obviously, where are the jewels coming from? From Gurbani. So that Gurbani itself is the jewel that Guru Sahib has left us. So if you look at the old Sikhs, they've translated this Mundavani word in many ways. And when they start talking about the jewels, then they've given, using obviously Santa de Bachan, they've actually divided these jewels down. And in the Amir Bhanddar, it starts talking about that in the Bachan of Gurbani that are related to Naam, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਬਚਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀਰੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਗਿਆ, ਹੀਰੇ, diamonds. ਫਿਰ those that are related to purity, the bachan means the teachings. The teachings that are related to purity, they call them moti. Moti means pearls. Then those that are related to Bhakti related bachans, they call them maniya. There's another form of jewels. Then those that are related to Bairag, they said these are Ratan. Ones that are related to love, they call them Lal. Lal is like a ruby. And if you imagine, in Bani many times it comes up, the word Lal is about love, because it relates to the color red as well. And then those that are related to bachans that are meant to be put into action, Sunana, Marana, Tindyasan Karna, things that we are to listen and then accept and then act upon, they are called Manik. Manik, jewels, another kind of jewels. And then those that are related to Gyan are called Jawahar. So these are all, I mean, I'm not a jeweler, so I can't go into the exact definition of each one of these. But each of these are different types of jewels that we would understand from the English point of view as well. And what Maharaj has given us is actually so many different types of jewels, so many different types of precious things. Sometimes, now you know nowadays we've got these apps on our phones, and you can go through Guru Granth Sahib Ji, you can go through shabads, and you can press favorite. As you favorite them, you've now started to collect a little khajana of your own, because you've got the full khajana, but the ones that you start to memorize, for example, those become your little khajana that you can take out. So jiਵੇਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਨਿਤਨੇਮ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੰਠ ਕਰਨਾ, ਨਿਤਨੇਮ ਕੰਠ ਕਰਨਾ, they used to say ਕਿ ਬਾਣੀ ਕੰਠ ਪੈਸਾ ਗੰਠ. It's money in your pocket ready to spend. So every Sikh has a duty to start to memorize Bani, and they start to collect even jewels. If you can imagine, if you're earning, if your guru is your boss, he's your master, and he has a whole bunch of jewels. If you imagine it in this sense, on ABA ka tarika hai, Maharaj many times gives you ideas into your head. Imagine if your father happens to be a jeweler, you expect to know a lot about jewels, right? And you expect to have a few of your own choice ones that you've picked out in your work. In the same way, our father, he's a jeweler as well. He's a jeweler, he has a jewelry shop which is full of bhakti, full of bachans, amolak gyan about Vaheguru, about life. And every one of his Sikh should be like a little jeweler, you know, an apprentice, learning from the master, carrying around with him or her bunch of gyan, priceless pearls from our guru. Then you know sometimes life is tough, sometimes we're so stressed, and then one of those little pearls, it can come into our lap and it can help us to cope. It can help us to cope with life as hard as it is. And sometimes it might help come into our lap that we can give it to somebody else. Sometimes you meet somebody who is confused about why the world is the way it is. When I was in America, one Singh came out to me and he said the same thing. He goes, I've asked this from many people, I never got satisfied. What does hukam mean? So we had a little discussion from Gurbani about what is hukam. I don't know if I satisfied his hunger or not, but I'm hoping that some of those jewels that Guru Sahib has given me by reading Gurbani, I can pass them on. That might give that person a little bit of tasalli, a little bit of relief from whatever pain they were going through. Even recently we had a video we released about abortion. And again, I know I'm not the Panthic expert or anything. And I said that in the video, that I'm not the person to make the decision about what is right, what is wrong. But I can only share what I've learned from Gurbani about the fetus and about the decision to if somebody was going to go and have an abortion and what it means. So some people messaged me and they said, thank you so much because you've given me peace. You've given me a certain amount of comfort to understand where they went through it or not, I don't know. But the point is that the Guru's bachans, the Gurbani that I shared in that video, that was the Guru's gyan, and that has given some people peace. So dukh par har sukh kar le jaye. So ede vaste baniya, and these jewels, our Guru has put them very, very carefully and with a lot of love and with a lot of time. Guru Sahib put them together for us. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, their two younger sons have passed away in a very terrible way. We remembered them all throughout the December time. Then their elder sons fought and were like warriors, fought in front of them, and they were so happy to see them go in the way that they did. After all of that, you might think that our father might take some time out for mourning. Our father might be a bit distraught. At this time, right now, is the time in 1606 where Guru Gobind Singh Ji, after their children, in 1706, after their children have been shaheed in 1705, in December, Guru Gobind Singh then goes away to Damdama Sahib and they sit down, and then from now, for 9 months, 9 days, 9 hours, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj does the whole of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. They do the Katha of it, they do the Santhya of it, they write it out with Bhai Mani Singh, Baba Deep Singh Ji as the scribes. They write out the Bani, then they do Santhya teaching to the Singhs, and then also in the evening they do Katha of the whole of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So this is the time that Maharaj spent at this crucial last 3 years of their life. They spent 9 months putting together Guru Granth Sahib Ji for us. So it is the greatest treasure a father can give his son. And even now, as a parent, and as many parents sitting here in the audience, this is the greatest treasure you can give your children. If you can join them to Gurbani, if you can teach them Gurmukhi, you can teach them shabads, you can make them understand Gurbani, this is the greatest treasure that you will ever have. So make sure your kids learn the meaning, can pronounce it properly, and can read it. In the same way, if you can't, then you can start now. Once you start to read and learn and understand, you can pass it on, you can share it. So it's an investment. एक तरीके नाल आपां अपने भविख वास्ते कुछ बहुत वड्डी चीज़ प्राप्त कर रहे हैगे हैं जे आपां गुरबानी सिखांगे, पढ़ांगे, अर्थ समझांगे ते फिर उन्होंने आगे पढ़ावांगे. So Maharaj says that is one Mundavani. That's why it's called Mundavani, because this Shabad, not only does it come in Rehraas Sahib, but it's also at the very end of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, after 1400 and on the 1429th Ang, then you get Mundavani Mahalla Panjava, and then the slok we're going to read now, Slok Mahalla Panjava, that's right at the very end. So it's like a summary. And Guru Sahib has given, this is my jewels, this is my jewelry bag, and now inside this you're going to find all the things that the Maharaj wanted you to know about. Also, the word Mundavani was also used to mean the person responsible for testing the food of the king. Now if you've got a king and his food obviously he's going to eat, there's a big risk there, right? So the risk would be somebody could poison the king. So what would happen is that the Mundavni would be like a stamp placed by the person who had tested the food. Jine pakaya, jine onu dekhya ya jara kelo pakan wala. He looks at it, he cooks it. When it's fully done, then that person puts his stamp to say, Ki Maharaj, this is to the king. He said, this is the food that I've got out, and I've made sure. It's like a guarantee that was given by the person cooking the food. So that's one more meaning of the word Mundavani. The guarantee of the person who ensured the food came in front of the king. And what was the promise that was inside that Mundavani? That was the promise was that it was free of poison. Just like Sant Jagraj Singh ji, Khalsa Pindra wale, when they got the gaddi of being the Mukhi of Dandami Taksal, they weren't actually living in Taksal that time, they were working outside. They were working, they were a farmer, they studied, but they were doing Kirt Kamani as well. When they came and they get the pagdi bandi around their head, they got the dastar of becoming the Mukhi of Dandami Taksal, then they sat up, and when they had to do Katha, to explain, obviously to accept this honor, did their first Katha as a Mukhi. Then when they went through, they said, when Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj put Guru Granth Sahib Ji together, they left out one thing. Ek cheez unhone baar chhad diti. They left it behind. So Sangat got a bit upset. They thought that Sant Ji is saying that Guru Sahib has forgotten something. Kisi cheez di bhul hogi. They go, how could you? They were so shocked. They thought, hold on, is he saying that Guruji made a mistake? They forgot something? Then what they said is, they left out one thing. What was that one thing? Jhoot. There's no lies in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So when Guru gives us that Mundavani, it's their stamp, it's their promise that this Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is free of all poison. It's got nothing in here that is going to affect you in a bad way. Everything in Guru Granth Sahib Ji is going to be for your benefit. Ek khaan vaste bani hai. So in the same way, because this shabad starts to talk about khana, jeko khave, jeko punche, fir e arth bhi banda hai. Because it's talking about food that is given to you and you should eat it. Because everything in here is only good for you. And it's going to go through now what are the dishes in that food as well, to explain to us why is it good for us. But to remember that Maharaj ne bahut pyar de naal, bahut dhyan de naal Guru Granth Sahib ji tarteeb ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ Maharaj ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਈ ਹੈ. And everything has got numbers. Guru Sahib has spent a lot of time putting Guru Granth Sahib Ji together for us, and everything is numbered in a particular way. If you don't know how the numbers work in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, go on the Waheguru course and study the bit about Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It's 2.5 hours long, and we go through how is Guru Granth Sahib Ji structured, we go through what are the shabads, who wrote inside it, and one of the things we talk about is how is everything so precisely numbered, so nothing can be changed. Matlab Maharaj is jira khana pakaya hai na, they made sure what goes inside and they made it proper. It's not like any other granth in this world, because there's no other granth that was put together by the founder. So just remember that we're blessed. Guru Granth Sahib Ji has got no poison inside it, and the way it's been structured, the way it's been cooked for us is very precise. So, and it's relevant because this is the thali. The Guru Granth Sahib Ji is actually the thali that Guru Sahib has given us. So, Maharaj says, Thaal Vich Vastoo Pe-eeo Sat Santokh veecharo. Now, Amrit Naam Thakur Ka Pe-eeo Jiska Sabas Adharo. So, what Maharaj says is, in this thali, there's 3 vastu, 3 Vastoo Pe-eeo. 3 vastuan paiyan de vich. In this thali being Guru Granth Sahib Ji. What vastu means a thing, khaan wali cheez, yeah? It can be something else, or mostly it refers to a cheese. So, what is that vastu? Maharaj says, Sat Santokh veecharo. So, there's 2 views about these 3 things. I'm going to go through both of them. Yeah? The first one is that there's 3 things, one called Sat, one Santokh, and one Vichar. Sat obviously means the truth, the eternal truth. the thing that is unchanging. Santokh means contentment, and vichar means contemplation, things to think about. Yeah, things to think about. So it tin cheejan. And then it says that the Amrit Naam Thakur ka Pe-eeo. The Amrit meaning the immortal, the one that takes you out of life and death, that gives you immortality. That Naam being the connection, the experience. Amrit Naam, the immortal experience of Vaheguru, Thakur ka. Not of anybody, but Thakur ka, of that Vaheguru, of that great one Lord. Pe-eeo. Amrit Naam Thakur ka Pe-eeo. It is here. The experience of God is inside Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Jiska sabas adharu. That it supports all of these three things. Now, in one way, Bhai Veer Singh Ji has translated this to mean that there's three things: Sat, Santokh and Amrit Naam. And that you have to think about these three things. And ede bare socho, vichar karo. That's his interpretation. But also in some of the Puratan Sikhs, the interpretation that I go with tend to is that there are three things. One is truth, one is contentment, and one actually is vichar. And these three things are all linked to Naam. They all link to Naam, the experience of Vaheguru. So, for example, Sat is related to Naam. Right? Sat Naam. Maharaj says it right at the very beginning. So Sat and Naam are related. Yeah? That the experience of Vaheguru, it joins you to truth. Because you never know the truth until you have that experience. तद तक ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਬੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜਿਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਨਾਮ ਦਾ ਰੰਗ ਚੜਿਆ, ਜਿਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਸ ਰੰਗ ਨੂੰ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕੀਤਾ, if we experience that ਹਰ ਰਸ, ਫਿਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਤ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ. We start to understand what is Sat and what is Asat. So Maharaj says that without that naam, you can't understand truth anyway, because we're just talking. Yeah. Then Maharaj says that Santokh is related to naam. Deho naam santokhiya utre man ki pukh. Without that naam, which is actually santokh, the naam gives you contentment. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਬੰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਭੁੱਖਾ ਆ, ਭੁੱਖਿਆਂ ਭੁੱਖ ਨਾ ਉਤਰੀ ਜੇ ਬੰਨਾ ਪੁਰੀਆ ਭਾਰ. The pukh does not go. Even the body might be full. Children sometimes they know when they're full. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਣਾ. But the adults, they don't know when they're full. ਖਾਂਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ. Yeah? Our mind says eat more. The child says I'm full. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਖਵਾਉਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆ, ਫੋਰਸ ਕਰ, ਹੋਰ ਖਾਓ, ਖਾਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ. ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਹੈ, ਖਾਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ. ਆਪਾਂ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. The body is full, but the mind is not yet full. ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ the mind is still hungry. Maharaj says, Deho naam santokhiya utre man ki pukh. That the mind is still hungry. ਉਤਰਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਉਹ ਭੁੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਤਰਦੀ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ. So Maharaj says that ਬਿਨਾ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋ ਰਾਜੇ. Raj means a king, but the word king comes from the word raja hoya, the one who's satiated, the one who's finally fulfilled his hunger, because the king had so much money, they said ਹੁਣ ਤੋਂ ਰੱਜ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਏਗਾ. ਆਮ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਇੰਨਾ ਭੁੱਖਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਰੱਜਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਜਦਾ. ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਰੱਜਿਆ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਖਾਂਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਚਾਹਵੇ ਖਾ ਸਕਦਾ. ਸੋ ਉਹ ਰੱਜਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉੱਥੇ ਰਾਜਾ ਬਣਿਆ. ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋ ਰਾਜੇ. ਉਹ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਜਾਂਗੇ. So for us, we have to look for that naam. The solution to santokh is naam. The solution to our pukh is naam. It gives santokh. And the third thing is vichar. Vichar is also related to naam, because we don't understand sometimes what is naam. There's so many ways to explain naam. Maharaj has done that in Gurbani. They've given us so many vichar to understand what naam is about. So is sare Maharaj kehte na that sabte uttam har ki katha naam sunat dard dukh latha. Har ki katha, descriptions of Vaheguru. That is Gurbani. Sabte uttam har ki katha. And they say naam sunat dard dukh latha. Har ki katha naam hi hai. So when we listen to this katha of Vaheguru, this har ki katha, then we're listening to naam, and that examples allow us to understand what naam is about. Sadhu sang sikhayo naam. We're here to learn about naam through thinking, through contemplating, through the shabads that Gurbani gives us. And really, if you look at Kabir ji, they start talking about They say, Kahat Kabir, jeet ke haar. Kabirji says, कहते या जितोगे या हारोगे. कहत कबीर जीत के हार, बहुबिद कहो पुकार पुकार. Kabir ji says, many ways, बहुबिद कहो. Many ways I've explained this to you. पुकार पुकार के मैं थानू समझा रहा हां भाई जे तुसी जितोगे या तुसी हारोगे. सिर्फ दो ऑप्शन हैगे ने. So this is all about विचार करें कबीर साडे नाल. And even Gurbani is actually meant to be thought about. The examples are there. For example, Kabir ji starts talking about a monkey. Markat mushti anaj ki, man baurare, leeni haath pasar, chutan ko sehsa, parya, man baurare, nachyo, kar bar. They start to explain the monkey gets trapped by his greed. By putting his hand in the bottle, he gets trapped. Now he can't escape and he becomes a dancing monkey. His job was meant to be something else, but now he's trapped. What is the idea? Man baurare. Man nu samjha rahe ne. Because man nu samjhana hi hai vichar de naal. Je ਭਾਵੇਂ ਮਨ ਸਤ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਦਾ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਨਾਲ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ. Like you see, like I'm sitting here sometimes giving examples, it's all vichar to understand naam. They use the idea of an elephant. Elephant also gets trapped by its calm. That's how they trap the elephant. Monkey gets trapped by his greed, the elephant gets trapped by his calm. But then they start using the idea of a dog. How normally, Kabirji says that even a kutta is so hungry, they call him a hungry dog. But at the same time, Guruji both criticize the dog, but also recognize some good stuff inside the dog. And they say, imagine the dog, he never leaves his owner. Wafadar ho ke na khada rehna hai. He's very loyal and just stands there waiting for his owner. Mara says, in the same way, I will be to you, Waheguru. I will be so loyal to you, I'll never leave you. So, ek tarika honda samjhanda. Farming. The idea of farming is used to explain different types of examples to understand that what you sow, so shall you reap. And how you should prepare your farm, get it all clean, then you plant the seeds. And Mara says the same thing in their Bani. They say, Mantan nirmal kart kyaro, har sinche sudha sanjor. They say, make your mind nice and clean, and then put inside that amrit. And as you sprout it, you will get the idea, or you will get that har ras. So, the lotus flower, another example we use for when vyah happens. Jis vele vyah honda haiga, fir hamesha ek example aanda hai, jaise jal mein kamal alep. That the lotus flower lives in the mud, but it's actually free of the mud. It's got no friction and doesn't trap the mud. It smells nice, unlike the mud. So appa unj hona hai. So Gurbani is giving us all these examples because Gurbani is meant to be thought about. ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਬਚਨ ਆਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹਉ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਰੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਸਾਰ. Maharaj says gur ki seva shabad vichar. Thinking about Gurbani is actually doing seva of the Guru. और इंसान सोचता है मैं सेवा किवें कर रहा, बानी सोच के बानी के बारे विचार करके, how am I doing seva of my Guru? By thinking about Gurbani, because Gurbani is what Guru Sahib came to give us. And if we're thinking about Gurbani, then we're actually putting his work into fruition. If your father gives you something to earn, then our father, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, all the Gurus have given us Bani to think about. And if we're thinking about that Bani, we're actually serving our Guru's purpose. Jis cheez vaste ho aaye san, assi ohi kaam kar rahe hain. If your father is telling you to study, like children nowadays, when they're growing up, their parents say study. If you're sitting at home and studying, your parents say, what are you doing? I told you to go and wash the clothes. Or I told you to go and do this, do that. And you say, well actually I was studying. They might forgive you. Kahenge chalo theek hai, changa put pad raha si. If they walk into the room and they say, I told you tidy up your room, clean up, and you say, well I was on Facebook. They're not going to be so happy, are they? They're going to say, this is not work. So in the same way, serving our Guru is to read Bani, is to try to think about Gurbani. And I'll give you a little example from my mind. About 4 or 5 years ago, before Basic started, before I was thinking about doing Prachar, I couldn't understand what the word Satanam meant. Took me long, I was thinking, no one explained to me what Satanam meant. So for about a year, the word Satanam and the word Gur Prasad and ek onkar. Basically the mool mantra I was like confused about. I was like, no one's already explained this to me yet. I need to go away and think about this. So sometimes I'd spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours just thinking about what this word means. And I would try and use my life to understand what this word meant. I would try to use other Bani to understand what this word meant. Until when I felt, now I think I understand a little bit about what this word means. So, innu kehde hege vichar. You might think you're not doing any seva. You might think main baith ke bela baith ke soch raha. But actually, it is vichar. And because you're doing vichar, it is Guru Sahib di seva. So, Bani nu padna, samajhna, katha sunani, ये सारे सेवा विच ही है. If you listen to Katha like everybody sitting here right now is, unless you're, I'm gonna look around, if you're like lost a bit, then you're still doing seva right now. This is seva, to understand what Bani means. And Mara says, Home mare karani sar. They say, you know, sar means like uttam, the highest thing. Karani sar means the highest action. Mara says, Home mare karani sar. The highest action in Kaljug is to kill your ego. And how will we kill our ego? Through naam. Kyunki homme naave naal virodh hai, doi na vase ikathaye. Then Mara says, homme vich seva na hovei, ta man birtha jaye. Asi seva karan vaste aaye si, but fir oh man jera si banaya si na seva karan da, oh man birtha chala gaya, be-arth chala gaya. Aapa seva nahi kiti, kyunki asi homme vich fas gaye. Because we came to do seva, but we got stuck in ego, we started to not do seva. We actually pumped ourselves up with that ego. And that became the opposite of seva. Because seva is meant to seva karat hoye neh kami. Tisko hot prapat swami. We've come to get something big, but we do the wrong thing by doing homme. So by killing our homme, we achieve the highest action in Kaljug. Now the third meaning of vichar actually, or one of the reasons why I think vichar is a separate thing, rather than just think about this, is because even in the Mundavani, which is another meaning of the word Mundavani, which means riddle. I'm going to go through that now. But the word Mundavani can also mean a riddle. And what the riddle is Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj wrote a shabad about Mundavani. The grandfather of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, they write a shabad about Mundavani. And in that shabad they use the example of Mundavani being a riddle, and they say very few people understand what this riddle is. And Guru Amar Das Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, when they write this Mundavani, it's actually an answer to that riddle of their grandfather. So in that one, they actually say ki labbah gur vichar. By using the Guru's examples, the Guru's thinking, we will find Vaheguru. So vichar actually is something which is separate from Sat and Santokh. It's designed to get us to think. Some people, you know, the atheists out there, they will say, yaar, tusi na religious loki aਵੇਂ thodi mat mari hai, thonu sochna nahi aanda. The people that are atheists, they will say, tusi aap socho, why do you give up your thinking and accept just one person's view? You should think. But in fact, Gurbani is giving us so many examples to think. They want us to think, but to think in the right way. Because kai mari sochte bhi hondi hai, there's wrong thinking as well. Guru Sahib wants us to think in the right way. So, Amrit Naam is holding these three things together. Amrit Naam are what these three things are about. And in the Amrit, the word Amrit is used. So in Amir Bhanddar Steek, the Steek means the explanation of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, which you can download online, this Amir Bhanddar Steek. They start to say that Gurbani is like Pancha Amrit. Now what is Pancha Amrit? Pancha Amrit is Amrit made out of 5 things. And normally they talk about it as Kada Prashad. So Kada Prashad is often called Pancha Amrit. And what that is because there's 5 things inside it. One, which is Maida, right? Then sugar, then ghee, then water, and sometimes a little bit of milk is added. So a Pancha Amrit ban gaya, right? 5 main things inside it. Now how does that work for Gurbani? How does it work for the Shabad? The Maida, the flour we put inside the Prashad, this is Sat, truth. Then sugar is that Santokh, because it gives you contentment. So mitha mil gaya, we're happy. Then ghee, which is that kyo, they say that's the right vichar, the right kind of thinking, kyunki wo tat honda hai. You know when kyo is the tat of milk. When you properly read karke, then you get the right essence. That's kyo. Ono shuddh hunda, shuddh vichar. Then water. What is that water? Amrit Naam of Vaheguru, which actually holds it all together. Before that, you're just frying this stuff. It's not really working until you put the pani in. Suddenly, it swells up and it becomes into Kada Prasad. And then the milk. What is this thing that adds a little bit of flavor, a little change to it? They say that's the seva, the right selfless seva, nishkam seva of Vaheguru. For the sake of Vaheguru, this becomes the milk that goes into that Pancha Amrit of Kada Prasad. So, Maharaj then says, Je ko khave, je ko punche, tiska hoye udharo. Je ko khave. Khave means to consume. So if somebody has this for themselves, if somebody goes and eats Guru Granth Sahib Ji in that sense, for themselves, they start to take on the Sat, Santokh and Vichar and the Amrit Naam of Vaheguru through Seva. They take on these 5 things. Then what Maharaj says is, they will actually, Jeko Khave, they've actually consumed it themselves. Matlab, we've actually had it for ourselves, so we can talk to other people about it. Because the next thing is Jeko Punche. Punche, for many years I thought meant to digest, but actually it doesn't mean that. What it means is to distribute. Je koi vande. So khana ek cheez hundi hai, par horan nu shikana ek hor cheez hundi hai. Yeah? Some people are giving out to other people, they haven't got it themselves. Other people, like, so a funny story. Jad asi India se na prachar kar rahe sige. I think I might have told this when I came back from India. But we were on the Parkarma doing street prachar. So hoya ki this auntie ji came up to us and she started talking to one of the sevadars. And she started saying, ki, you know, I tell everybody to do nitnem. Asi kya bahut badhiya. She goes, main aap nahi kardi. She goes, I don't do nitnem myself, but I tell everybody they should do nitnem and they should naam japna. And we said, why don't you do it yourself? She goes, I find it very hard, but I make sure I tell other people they should do it. So we said, auntie ji, you know, that falls under the, ida koi fayda nahi hona. Ek khali bachan hega. Because we might think we told someone good, but we're not doing it ourselves. We think, chalo, mera mada hoya, kisi aur da pala ho gaya. I didn't do it, but I just helped somebody else. But actually, oh khali bachan janda hai. That word, that thing doesn't work. Because Maharaj says, avar upadese, aap na kare, avat javat janme mare. We tell other people we don't do it ourselves. So Maharaj, you know, we should try and give bachans only on things that we've done ourselves. Because then they become at least a little bit more powerful. And oda faida hunda hai, one, we're not being a hypocrite ourselves, although to be honest, I am a hypocrite. But in the same way, we should try and learn and earn something, because then we'll know the rus of that thing. Because if you tell somebody, yeah, Chinese food is great, but you yourself hate Chinese food, they're not going to believe you, because that feeling is not going to be in your words. But if you said, yeah, I eat it, I love it, and you should try it as well, then they will, because at least you know what it is. To see, aap shakya hai. So, Maharaj says, Jeko khave, somebody who eats this gyan of what Guru Sahib, these jewels, Jeko punche, those are distributed to other people, tiska hoy udharu. Now, the word tis comes after the word punche. What does that mean? In a way, grammatically, what you're saying is, if you do A and B, then you get C. Yeah? So if you first eat it yourself, then you distribute it, udhar hunda, then you get udhar, tiska hai udhar. Udhar means salvation, they get mukti. So it is important for us to both eat the gyan of the Guru, but also to distribute it, because if we don't distribute it, Maharaj says, "But tusi kitta nahi, duja kam kitta nahi." Maybe you have to come back again and do the punche. You have to distribute it afterwards. So whilst you're eating Gurbani, don't think it's a personal thing. Human beings are social animals. We've come here to live in the world. So if you're having gyan, then share it with other people. Jeko khave, Jeko punche. Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj, when they give the rehat of a Gursikh, when they start talking about ki what a Gursikh should live like, at the end of that shabad, you know when Maharaj says ki Gur Satgur ka jo Sikh akhaye, when they start talking about that shabad, what a Gursikh should be like, who calls himself a Sikh, at the end of that shabad, ਉਹਦੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਅੰਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਪੰਕਤੀ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ, Maharaj ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਧੂਰ ਮੰਗੇ ਤਿਸ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖੀ जो आप जपै अवरा नाम जपावै. That it is our job to encourage other people to jap naam. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj themselves, they start talking about this idea. We talked about the jewels, and they say when they got the Bani from Baba Mohan Ji. Baba Mohan Ji was a son of Guru Amar Das Ji, and Baba Mohan Ji, he had the Bani, the pothi of their father. Guru Amar Das Ji di pothi na ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਈ ਸੀ. And Guru Maharaj had gone to Goindwal, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pasha had gone to Goindwal to go and get the pothi of Guru Amar Das Ji from Baba Mohan Ji, the son of Guru Amar Das Ji. When they got there, they enticed him. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਸਦਾ ਕੇ ਨਾ, they got the Bani of him. They took it back with satkar. They had the Guru Sikhs were carrying a palki, and Maharaj put it on the palki, and they all went back barefooted all the way back to Amritsar from Goindwal side. When they got to Amritsar, then Maharaj opened up that khajana. And then they start writing, they said this shabad, ki Pe-eeo dade da kho ditta khajana, ta mere man paya nidhana. They say, I opened up the Pe-eeo dade. They're saying, apne vaddiyan da main khajana kholiya. Kho ditta, I opened and looked inside the treasure of my forefathers, of their grandfather, obviously Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj. And obviously in that pothi was the Bani of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj and of Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj. So sari Baniyon de vich sigi pothi de vich. The Maharaj says, Pe-eeo dade da kho ditta khajana, ta mere man paya nidhana. They say, in my mind, this pleasure came up, this joy was paida hui, of joy. And they say, Ratan lal jaka kashu na mol. They say, this is Ratan and Lal, these are jewels, Jaka Kashu na mol. There is no price on this Bani. Nowadays there is price in the Bani, by the way. To see aoge na, you can pay 250 quid and you can get a Sukhmani Sahib done for you. Yeah? You pay £1,000, you can get an Akhand Path done. Utthe asi mol pa ditta. Je nahi doge, te fir maybe karange bhi nahi. See, price ban gayi na. But asal vich Maharaj kehne ne, edi koi keemat hai hi nahi. Ratan lal jaka kashu na mol. There should be no price on Gurbani. If you want to come and read it, if you want someone to read it for you, we should do it together in a sangat. Mainu kal bhi khayal aa raha si, I must share it, ki Guru Sahib de vele sirf ek Guru bathera si. Sikh tarste se ki mainu us Guru da darshan mile. The whole panth was begging for darshan of one Guru, and that was enough for them. They were happy with one Guru. What is happening now? In every Gurdwara, there is about 20 Gurus, 20 Swarups of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And they are not happy with one Akhand Path. They want 20 Akhand Paths at the same time. Now you imagine walking into a room where Guru Nanak Dev Ji is giving their bachan, and then you say, Guru Angad Dev Ji, tusi bachan karo. You say, Guru Angad Dev Ji, sit next to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and you start speaking at the same time. I want to hear what you have to say. But you're not happy with that. Two Gurus giving you bachan. You say, Guru Amar Das, tusi bhi beh jao. Sare Guru ne bitha do utthe. Say all 10 Gurus at the same time and say, you all speak at the same time. That will make us happy. What is wrong with our mat that we're not happy to listen to one Guru explaining to us what he wants us to learn? Is it not enough? Is this Bani not enough spoken from one mouth? Do we need 10 mouths to read it at the same time? What's wrong with us? Asi mangde haige, main abhi akhand path karana hai. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਅਖੰਡ ਪਾਠ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਇੱਕ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੰਨੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਉਧਾਰ ਕਰ ਦੇ? When somebody is having a akhand path done for them, do we think the Bani is only powerful enough to give that one person mukti and nobody else? Or do we think, you know what, even if you fill the whole world and the whole world listens to one akhand path, ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਕਤੀ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ? ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਹੈ. Bani can give every single person mukti at the same time. We don't need 10 akhand paths at the same time to understand what Gurbani has to say. We listen to one. That will be enough for our whole life. So what we're doing is devaluing Gurbani. But Guru Amar Das Ji and all the Gurus, they never devalue Bani. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is saying, Ratna lal jaka kachu na mol. So it's our fault when we introduce his pakhand into our Gurdwara. We don't need 20, 30 akhand paths. Ek bathera hai. If we all listen to it. Je koi sune na, bathera hoega. Aajkal akhand path ho rahe ne, te koi sun nahi raha. Sach eh hai na. No one is Gyani aap baitha hai kalle, आप अखंड पाठ कर रहे हैं, नो वन लिसनिंग टू इट। तो संगत आ जाती हैगी भोग वेले, जिस लिसन टू गुरु तेग बहादुर जी श्लोक, बस पहुँच गए आप, अखंड पाठ हो गया। अखंड पाठ नहीं होया, सिर्फ श्लोक सुने गए तुहाडे तो। That was not an अखंड पाठ that you listened or attended to. You only listened to the sloks of Guru Tegh Bahadurji. Badhiya is good for you, but don't say अखंड पाठ हो गया। अखंड पाठ only the ज्ञानी got it. Nobody else got the. And oh बेचारे ज्ञानी, they're being forced to do it. They're saying you must do it as part of your job. There's no voluntary list. They just put them in. They have to do so many अखंड पाठ. So actually ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ना इस चीज़ ਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਣਦਾਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। We're all guilty of this crime of paying other people for अखंड पाठ, paying people for सुखमनी साहिब पाठ. We should do it ourselves. जे आप नहीं करना आंदा ना, the best thing the Gurdwara should do for you is when you come to book an अखंड पाठ and you say I can't read any Bani, they should say okay, you pay us £1,000, no problem. But what we're going to do is we're going to give it back to you once you've learned how to read Bani and you do your Sahaj Path, holi holi. They teach you Santhya, then you go and do it yourself, and when you finish it, they give you back your £1,000. Then you say, wow, they actually care about me learning Bani and not just about them getting the money. But because sara ulta ho gaya, so Gurdwara is not here to serve us, sometimes we're here to serve the Gurdwara. Bani is meant to be distributed. So Maharaj kirpa kare upon this panth कि जिस हनेरे च असी हैगे इस वेले आपां बाणी वेचते हैं, आपां सारे देनदार हैगे हैं, सो आपां उहदे विचों बाहर निकल आइए. We should get out of this terrible thing that we all do of buying and selling Bani. So Maharaj says, Ratan lal jaka kachu na mol, pare pandar akhut atol. They say this pandar is filled up with the parya hoya a pandar, this Bani is so much Bani inside there. Akhut atol. It's firstly, it's not ever going to run out, never going to run out, and it is not going to finish, and it's atol, it's beyond any kind of price. Then Maharaj says, Khave hai, kharche hai, rale mere bhai, tot na aave, vad do jai. They say, now eat this Bani, inu khao, te inu kharcho. Kharcho is the same as punche. Je ko khave, je ko punche. Oda hi asi arth kar rahe hage. Maharaj says, you should eat Bani, but you should distribute it and spend it as well. Khave kharcha hai rale mere bhai. Kharcho inu, I give it out to other people. Kharchna means to just distribute. And then Maharaj says, if you do that, this thing will never run out. I'll give you an example. Imagine now, all the Sikh Panth for the next 10 years got together and spent all their money on Prachar. Let's just assume that. We took all our money, all the peta the Sangat gives, and we spent it all on Prachar in the next 10 years. And we basically emptied all our bank accounts out doing Prachar. Personally and Panthic level, all the Gurdwara came completely zero and spent it all on Prachar. Would we run out of money? No. Because by spending all that money on Prachar, you would have made countless more Gurmukhs and they would all come and give you their daswand. Suddenly you'll be full of money again. Jinna kharchoge, oh nahi tode pandar par jange. Because people are going to be so happy that you gave them Gurbani, they're going to say, what should I do with my daswand? Because unhone pata hai ki daswand dena hai, and you end up getting money. Jab to aapa Prachar shuru kita hai na, we keep spending money. Last year we spent, last year ho gaya na, 2015, Basics spent more money than we got in from the Sangat. We spent it, and we were prepared to spend even more if we got the right people to hire. But oh halle bhi sada pandar khatam nahi hoya. Maharaj, as soon as we spend the money, it comes back in again. We tell the Sangat, it comes back. People are trying to get people to do more Prachar. So by spending money on Prachar, you never make a bad investment. You end up only increasing. Because ultimately the people, they want this Gyan to spread. Those that appreciate it, they go, this is so priceless, I want to give you what I can to make it grow even further. So, khave hai kharche rale mele pai, tot na aave, vad do jai. It does not run out. So now the third meaning of Mandavani, which Maharaj says, is the Bujarat. Bujarat means something to be understood, it's a riddle. So what is that? I told you earlier, Guru Amar Das Ji's written a shabad. It's on Ang 645 and it's a salok. And they start talking about Mandavani. And they say, Thaal Vich te Vastoo Pe-eeo, har pojan amrit sar, jit khade man triptiye, paiye mokh dwar, eho pojan अलभ है संतो लब है गुर विचार। एह मुंदावनी क्यों विचो कढिए सदा रखिए और तार। एह मुंदावनी सतगुरु पाई गुर सिखां लद्दी पाल। नानक जिस बुझाए सो बुझसी हर पाया गुरमुख काल। महाराज says थाले विच तै वस्तु पईओ हर भोजन अमृत सार। They say in this thali, Guru Amar Das Ji say in this shabad, they say in this thali are for three things and then har bhojan amritsar, these things are the highest kind of food. Har bhojan amritsar, the highest amrit in this kaljug is this bhojan of these three things. Jit khade man tripti hai paiye mokh dwar. By eating this your mind will get satisfied. Kyun? Santokh hai. Amrit naam is in there, santokh is in there. Paiye mokh dwar, because sat and santokh are on this, then you get the mokh dwar. Because Maharaj said jeko khave jeko puche diska hoye udharo. Udhar means mukti. And they say eh bhojan alab hai santoh. They say, oh my saints, this bhojan is alab hai, it's very hard to find. Bani na badi alab hai. Alab means hard to find. Sokhini, all of us sitting here right now, we're so blessed. If we could look in our history of the last 8.4 million lives that we've been wandering around as Kaljug Jeev, trying to find Guru. For so many lifetimes we've been wandering around trying to find our Guru, and now in this life we're so blessed to hear the bachan of Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj, of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Patsha, this Bani which is from Sachkhand, Turki Bani. We've been so lucky to find this Bani, and now Maharaj says, Eho bhojan alab hai santo. Oh my saints who are listening to this Bani, Maharaj says, eh badi aukhi tusi bahut khalna kar karke tusi ithe pahunche ho. Don't think you just got here today because your dad brought you here, your mother brought you here, aap tur ke aage. Oh nahi pahunche. It's from lifetimes he's working hard to get here today. Lifetimes to find out what this Bani really means. So Maharaj said, Lab hai gur vichar. You found it by thinking. A tiji cheez. Sat santokh and vichar bhi aage. Maharaj says, eh mundavani kyon vichon kadiye. They say now this mundavani, this thing that Maharaj has made, this riddle, they say why should we get rid of it from our mind? Kyon vichon kadiye. Sada rakhiye urtar. Just like in the mundavani of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Patsha, Maharaj explains that the real mundavani is that they say that eh vas taji nahi jai nit nit rakh urtaro. Inu tajna nahi, we're not to leave this, we're to keep it in our life daily. What does daily mean? Nitnem. Daily keep this Bani with you. Because in Mundavani, kedi cheez di gal ho rahi hai Gurbani bare. Maharaj is talking about Gurbani. Maharaj says don't ever take Gurbani out of your life. Eh vas taji nahi jai. This is not something to be left. This is something to be kept in daily. And there is a reason why Maharaj has given us Nitnem. Because there is no special day for us. There is no Sunday, holy day, Monday, Tuesday, chutti kar lo. No. Every day is the same. Nitnem roz karna hai. Hone मैं ठीक है मंदा है कई भाई लोग की संडे आके गुरुद्वारे जाके होर सुखनी साहब सुन लेंदे हैगे असद दी आवाज सुन लेंदे हैगे हफ्ते च एक बारी वधिया है बट जेड़ा नितनेम है वो रोज करना है नितनेम इज मेड डेली डिसिप्लिन सो महाराज सेज एहे मंदावनी क्यों विचों कढिए why should we take it out of our mind सदा रखिए और तार let's keep it and let's absorb it into our body एहे मंदावनी सतगुरु पाई गुरसिखां लद्दी पाल. They say that this Mundavani, the Guru has put this riddle to us. The Guru is, in this Shabad, Guru Sahib has not yet explained what the three things are. They say, I've left you this riddle of these three things. Right? What are these three things? Maharaj has left a riddle for us. And they say, Satguru Pai, Gursikha Laddi Pal. The Gursikhs, they found the solution for this riddle. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Patsha has given us a solution for that riddle. उन्होंने आप पा देती सानू नाल बुझारत पा देती नाल उदा उपाय भी दस दिता. They've given us the riddle and the solution. And Maharaj says नानक जिस बुझाए सो बुझसी हर पाया गुरमुख काल. Look at that last pankti. Maharaj says नानक जिस बुझाए सो बुझसी. Those who understand it by his kirpa they only understand this. ਇਹ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ has taken the time, has taken the effort to make us understand their own riddle. Maharaj says, ਜਿਸ ਬੁਝਾਏ ਸੋ ਬੁਝਸੀ, ਹਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਘਾਲ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਘਾਲ ਘਾਲ ਕੇ with the Gurmukhs, with their hard effort they find ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਹਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਘਾਲ, ਘਾਲ ਕਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੈ. That's what Maharaj is saying. You will find him by doing the vichar of this riddle. ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੈ. Everything, the seal of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the explanation of what is inside, why should we read Bani every day, this is all written in this Mundavani. You're looking for truth. You're working out, why am I here? ਹੁਣ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਥਸ ਗੁਰੂ, ਕੈਮਿਸਟਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ, ਫਿਜ਼ਿਕਸ ਸਾਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਕੋਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਕੋਈ ਉੱਤੇ ਖੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਚ ਦਿਖਾ ਦੇਵਾਂ. No one is there telling you, I'll teach you the truth, but only Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj is available as Satguru. Satguru Nanak Pargataya. Oh, Sat Pargat hogi. In the beginning, I started off with that shabad, Balyo Chirag Andhar mein. Maharaj says, in the darkness, I've lit in a light. This is the Sat that we're looking for. Balyo Chirag Andhar mein. In the darkness, a light was lit up. Sab kal udri har ek naam taram. The whole world was saved with this way of naam. Dharam means a way, a religion, and this religion is all about naam. Sab kal udhri ek naam dharam. Maharaj says, Pragat Pe-eeo, Pragat Sagal Har Bhavan Mein. Pragat means it's become visible now in the whole world. Sagal Har Bhavan Mein, what is that truth that has become Pragat across the whole world? Jan Nanak Gur Par Brahm, that the Guru is God. The truth that has become Pragat across the world for those that read Bani is that Guru is God. Eh sach asi bholna nahi, that Guru Sahib's Bani is the word of God. Guru Sahib is basically God upon earth for us. Aap Narayan Kalatar Jag meh parvaryo Nirankar Akar Jot Jag Mandal karyo. That Nirankar has become an Akar Jot. He's become visible. In what? In Gurbani. Asal vich shabad hi Bani hai. ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ. ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਸੁਰਤ ਧੁਨ ਚੇਲਾ. ਦਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਇਜ਼ ਦੇ ਗੁਰੂ. ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰਤੱਖ ਇੱਥੇ ਹਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ. ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਮਝ ਲਈਏ that ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ is the gift of God to us, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡੇਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ. we won't leave it. ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸੇ ਇਹ ਵਸਤ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਈ, ਨਹਿ ਜਾਈ ਨਿਤ ਨਿਤ ਰੱਖ ਔਰ ਧਾਰੋ. they say don't leave this Bani. day in day out keep it with you. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰੱਖੋ. What does rakho mean? Ithe rakh ਦਿੱਤਾ. Maharaj said the word rakh. Why do we use the word rakh? Because Maharaj is saying eat it. They could say nit nit khao, but they don't say nit nit khao. They say nit nit rakh. Why do they say word rakh? Because asi rehat rakhni hai. Rehat is something that we keep. It's a discipline that we adhere to. And Guru Sahib is saying nit nit rakho. Keep the discipline of rehat. Keep your nitnem with you every day. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰੱਖੋ. So, ਔਰ ਧਾਰੋ. ਔਰ means inside you. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਧਾਰੋ. ਧਾਰੋ means to take on. Inside. Take on this nickname inside. Put the Bani inside you as deep as it can go. Put it inside you so it doesn't come out ever. So, why is nickname important? I'm going to talk about this just a little bit for the last couple of minutes. Maharaj says that obviously our mind is there to be washed. Par ye mat papa ke sang oh dhopੈ ਨਾਵੈ ਕੈ ਰੰਗ. Bani is naam. If Bani is naam, then Bani is the hukum. Eko naam hukum hai. Nanak Satgur diya bujhai jiyo. Naam is hukum, so Bani is hukum as well. Bani padni bhi Guru Sahib da hukum hai. And that is true. So Maharaj says that this washing yourself with Bani is your main job. I was watching a video. Ek Musliman khada siga Hyde Park de lage. Onu puchde, are you brainwashed? He goes, am I brainwashed? He goes, I am brainwashed. He goes, I've washed my brain with the Quran. He goes, the Quran is full of truth. This world is full of lies. I've washed my brain with the truth of the Quran. I'm brainwashed. I'm not purified. तो मैं क्या वाह भाई वाह. बंदा मन गया. देखो सिख क्यों नहीं है कहता. आजकल की होता है सिख घर जाके ना गुरसिखी च आके मम्मी पापा ने कहना I want to take Amrit, I want to follow Sikhi, मैं नित्य रोज पढ़ना है. कहते यार तुसी तो ब्रेन वॉश हो गए. Parents, they say you go to the Gurdwara, you got brainwashed. Appa kyun nahi kehte, haan bhai appa brainwashed ho gaye? We say, yes, we have got brainwashed. We actually washed our brain with Bani. We are here to wash ourselves with Bani. Mara says, Pariye mat papa ke sang. Our mat is polluted with pap. Mara says, if you come here, Pariye mat papa ke sang, o dhope na ke rang. With the love of Waheguru, we've washed our brains. Gurbani is here to wash our brains. Je roj padange na, te jera man paap de naal bharya hoya, it's become dirty. Mara says it will become washed clean. Bani ode vaste bani is here to wash our mind. And it's here to reprogram our thinking. Because jera vichar hega, vich javega, and it will reprogram how we think. That's also important because our mind has gone one way, now we have to reprogram it the other way. But one more thing is the kamai. Kamai bhi karni pendi hai. We are here to experience Waheguru through Gurbani. Hun kai log ki Bani padde ne, kuch honda nahi. Bani is the hard work for them, and the Naam Simran is what they look forward to. But if you put effort into understanding Bani, if you read it with pyar, if you think about what it's saying, you will start to have a ras from Bani. Then when you're doing your part, you'll be in Maha Anand. You'll be saying, Wah wah, Japji Sahib padde, inna ananda anda hai. Some people don't ever get to that stage because they don't put enough kamai in. They don't read it enough. Je roj padhoge na, then you will start to get that kamai. You will start to enjoy the ras of Bani. Kamai is something that is to be done every day. Like when you go to work, you have to work for your money. You don't get it for free. You don't just turn up to work and get paid. Some people have to work. So ek kamai hundi hai. And this is what Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj is talking about in Anand Sahib. When they say, Rehraas meri man vanjara, Rehraas meri man vanjara, Satgur te ras jani. They say my mind is the merchant and the ras, the profit is Waheguru. I get profit from my mind trading in Bani. A Bani pad ke, sun ke, vichar ke, menu har bhari Paramatma milda hai. This is what I get, this is my ras, my profit. Maharaj says, har har nit japyo, ji ho laha khatyo dehadi. And they say, oh my mind every day na, jap Waheguru, Waheguru. Read Bani, experience, because har har nit japyo ji ho. Oh my mind every day japyo. And then what they say the next word? Laha khatyo dehadi. Laha means your profit. Khatyo means to earn. Dehadi means your daily wage. We're here every day to get our daily wages in Nitnem. Haan jire Nitnem pad leta na, you done your daily job. Kat to kat aapa oh kamai kar leti, daily kamai. Jire nahi kiti, then what will happen is you end up living from your savings. If you done Nitnem for a while and you drop, let's say by mistake you fell ill or you something, you couldn't do it, then your savings, they keep you going for a little while. Hai? But what if you haven't earned your money that day? You're going to run out of money. You're going to start starving inside. So a Nitnem is like putting money in the bank in the morning, and then by the end of the evening you've got money out. So it's about your daily wages. Jab tak Nitnem nahi kita, then we haven't earned enough to spend that day. So we're going to go out, but we haven't got enough food inside us. We're going to get more and more malnourished. So roj aapa khana vich paana hai, then we can live off that Bani for that day. So Maharaj and finish off the shabad. Dekho, tam sansar charan lag tariye sab nanak brahm pasaro. They say, you can't leave this. You must take it in every day. And tam means darkness. Tam sansar means the dark world. This world is darkness. Kyo? It's full of kam, krodh, lobh, ahankar. Maharaj says, you're so happy to make your house in this world. Tit sarvarde pehle nivasa, pani pavak. You made your house, but it's actually this pani you've made your house in is actually full of fire. It's changani. This sansar is actually like a burning ocean for us. Tam sansar charan lag tariye. Kede charan? Guru Sahib de charan. By holding on to Guru Sahib's charan, you will swim across this ocean, this worldly dark, this dark world which is like an ocean which is going to drown us. We will swim across using Gurbani. Tam sansar charan lag tariye. Then they finish off sab nanak brahm pasaro. Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj says sab nanak brahm pasaro. It's all the expansion of Waheguru. Asal vich eh sab kuch pasar hega ya akal purkh da. Now Why do they say that it's all God's expansion? Bani is also Vaheguru's expansion. Bani is come out of Vaheguru. So Bani di bhi gal ho rahi hegi hai, ye dunya di bhi gal ho rahi hegi hai. On the one side, the world is explained by Maharaj as Vaheguru's expansion. But at the same time, Gurbani is the expansion of Vaheguru as well. It's a Sat inside Vaheguru come to us. So now when it finishes off here, in a way, what is happening here is that it's really going back to the Ik Oankar. Guru Granth Sahib Ji started with Ik Oankar, and here in this Shabad, it comes back to Ik Oankar. Because Ik Oankar is talking about the expansion of Vaheguru. That with that one Om, everything expanded out. So actually this is like a summary, and it comes back to the very first word of Ik Oankar. Why? Because you know, in the history of India, every Granth would have an intro, it would have a middle and an end. And all three had to be consistent for it to be considered to be a high level Granth. And in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Maharaj starts off with the beginning, talking about Vaheguru. Sab Nanak Brahm Pasaro, Ik Oankar. Then they go through Aad Sach Jugad Sach Hai, Pi Sach Nanak Hosi Pi Sach. Then in the middle, beginning of Jaisri Ki War, Maharaj says, Ki Aad Puran, Madh Puran, Ant Puran Parameshwar hai. And right at the very end, they finish off with this, Sab Nanak Brahm Pasaro, to explain again, it's all Vaheguru's expansion back to Ik Oankar. So it's consistent in the beginning, middle, and the end. So, is our primal belief is Vaheguru. Vaheguru is the main thing that we're looking for. But next week we go through Slok Mahalla Panjama, and then we'll try and go through the rest of the Shabads that come up afterwards. So, इनिया बेनतियां परवान करनियां, लेख्या है, कथे ना छुटी है, खिन खिन भूलनहार, बख्शनहार बख्श दे, नानक पार उतार, देहो सदन सीसड़ियां, जो होवे साहिब से मेल, आओ गज गज फतेह सांझ पाओ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.